individual, he approached me a few days ago, and he was Deobandi. He rang me and said, "Can you teach me dua taweez kis tarah karte hain? Aap mujhe sikha sakte hain?" So when I asked him, "What is your profession?" then he said, "I'm a Maulana." I said, "What is more important for you?" Then I found out which mosque he is connected to in Blackburn. Then he told me which mosque he is connected to. He said Tawheedul, and Tawheedul is the famous Deobandi mosque in Blackburn. So then I said, it is not permissible for me to teach you these things. First, you need to learn how to be a proper believer. पहले रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को जिस तरह मानना चाहिए उस तरह पहले मानो, उसके बाद देखेंगे दुआ तावीज़ और अमलियात को कैसे सीखा जाता है और कैसे किया जाता है. So then I said these words to him, and then he said, no, that is something separate. I said, no, that is very important. And then he began to discuss. I said, look, those people, your akabir ulama of Deoband, according to us, because they did gustakhi of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they were blasphemers, they died in a state of kufr, and we believe them as kafirs. And you do not take them as kafirs. You believe them as your peshwa, as your leaders. And this is where we differ. And according to us, a person who doubts their kufr, after understanding the kufr, if you understand the kufr of Ashraf Ali Thanvi, Qasim Nanotvi, Khalil Ahmad Ambedkar, Rashid Ahmad Gangohi, if you understand what kufr they did, the kufr that they did, if you understand it, and then you doubt it, उसके बाद अगर कोई शक करे उनके काफिर होने में, तो फिर वो शख्स भी काफिर हो जाता है. So I said that this is our position. Until you do not denounce them and say that they are kafir, then I cannot see eye to eye with you. We cannot be on the same page. And then he said, no, you people, you have to look at the siyaq or sibaq. You have to look at the context. कि किस तनाजुर में, किन हालात में हमारे बुजुर्ग उलमा ने ये सब कहा था. I said, no, this is incorrect, because you have to look at the urf in everyday life, and according to how the commoner, they perceive and understand something. How? If something is understood as a blasphemy, then it will be taken as a blasphemy, regardless of what is your intention. This is their defense. कि उसकी ये नियत नहीं थी. They say that they didn't have the intention. But if you do not have the intention to do gustakhi, which means to do blasphemy, to disrespect, but it is understood by a stranger, by the everyday public, by awamun nas, as a blasphemy, as disrespect, then it will be taken as blasphemy. And Allah Hazrat and our Imams have written this. उन्होंने ये सब भी लिखा है. That this is the mayar of understanding if something is gustakhi or not. So then he tried to defend this. He tried to defend this by giving an example which does not fit here. And in Usul-e-Fiqh it is mentioned that this is an incorrect analogy. This is known as qiyas ma'al fariq. Galat qiyas karna. But he tried to mention something that happened between the Sahaba. But there was no gustakhi that happened there. Usme gustakhi nahi thi. So I said, no, this is qiyas ma'al fariq, what you are saying. But he then refused to accept. Usne phir wo announce kiya agi. So then I said, we cannot see eye to eye. You go on to your way, and according to us, this is incorrect, this is kufr. And a person who doubts, so that it is very likely that their ulama, they understand the blasphemous statements of their elders. And after that, they believe them and understand them, amen, that those statements are not blasphemy. So then, the fatwa is that man shakka fi kufrihi wa adabihi faqad kafar. That whoever doubts the kufr of those four that I just mentioned, or their punishment, then he has also done kufr. So this is their position. Then I said that the problem is that your loyalty, जहाँ तुम्हारी वफादारी रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम से होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि हमने कलिमा उनका पढ़ा है. I said these words to him. You read the kalima of Rasulullah, and your loyalty is in defending Ashraf Ali Thanvi, Qasim Nanotvi, Khalil Ahmad Ambedkar, Rashid Ahmad Gangohi. तो कलिमा किसका पढ़ा है? उनका क्या रसूलुल्लाह का पढ़ा है? I asked him this question, and he could not answer that. So they fight tooth and nail. They will do everything to defend them, but they will forget that they are defending someone who has done gustakhi of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And our defense should be, and our loyalty should be for the supreme honor of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even if our parents, Allah forbid, or our closest relatives, if they are in the firing line, then we will defend Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because By leaving your parents, you will not become a kafir. But by leaving and abandoning Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a person becomes a kafir. You become a non-believer.